That's the George Harrison lick that starts off the Beatles classic Don't Let Me Down. I'm going to be showing you that today along with the Jimi Hendrix lick. And the title of this lesson is purposely provocative because of course virtually every guitar lick is borrowed, stolen, lifted, or recycled in some way or another. And people have drawn the connection before between this type of playing and Jimi Hendrix's playing. But recently I noticed that it's almost exactly the same as a lick from Little Wing. Little Wing 1967, Don't Let Me Down 1969. So I just kind of wondered how influenced George might have been by Hendrix as Hendrix was from or by Curtis Mayfield in these types of licks. The other reason I wanted to show you this today is it kind of builds on our last lesson, which was Dire Straits' Mark Knopfler, Sultan of Swing, and I showed you a couple of licks out of this major pentatonic A-shape box, okay? Barring 4-3-2, this is our E chord, our E major of the A shape. And in that Mark Knopfler lesson, I showed you how there are a lot of licks in between that and the next caged shape, which would be the octave of an E chord of that E, or you can call it sometimes the F shape. I like to because you can visualize it better. But anyway, Cage calls it the E shape. So in between the A shape and the E shape, you have this box in which live many sweet licks, one of which is Don't Let Me Down. So this you strike the E chord, come up at the 7th fret, come up to the 9th fret, you're barring 5-4-3, hammering from 9 to 11 on 5, and then 4 and 3 at the 9th fret, hammer on that to 11 on the 4th string. Then you come back to the 9th fret, 5th string, come up to 12, and resolve at 11 on the 5th string. Hard to hear on the record if that last note is played on its own or as a double stop with the 9th fret 4th string, so just kind of do whatever feels right. This is can be kind of loose. And also know that this is a common inversion of that E major chord up here. You would normally play it like this, right? But you can also play it like this, which is so a lot of good stuff there that Hendrix likes to do. Okay, so the Hendrix lick that's similar is from the end of the Little Wing chord progression. He does this sliding lick, which I'll throw in here even though it's not related to what we're talking about, just because it's so cool. Just play your standard G chord of the E shape, the top 4 strings, and then pick up that A note, which would be the 9th, so it's a G9 sliding up to an A9, back down, and then down to an F9. Hendrix loves that chord, and then it goes into a C major, some hammer-ons before we slide up here to the D chord of an A shape. Remember with Harrison we were on the E chord of an A shape, 2 frets up. Hendrix is here, and then he goes, that's almost exactly the Don't Let Me Down lick. So again, sliding into the D chord at the 5th fret. And then remember, what we play is the box that comes between that and this version of a D chord, which is your E shape, and that box is so he goes. So barring 7th fret 4 and 3, hammering on the 4th string up to 9, playing 7th fret 4 3 again, then walk down on the 5th string 10, barring 7th fret 5 and 4, and then that same exact hammer on that the Don't Let Me Down lick ends on, hammering from, in this case, 7 to 9 on the 5th string while picking up that 7th fret 4th string note. So, as opposed to they both end the same way. So kind of a cool little similarity. Nice to see that George was listening to Hendrix, right? And learning from him and borrowing from him. The other thing I'll show you today is with Don't Let Me Down, I'm not going to show you the whole song because this is a quick one today, but the main chord progression is an E major to a F sharp minor, or an F sharp minor to an E major. And sometimes that F sharp minor is played as a F sharp minor 7. And there's a cool way to play that chord by barring all 4 strings with your middle finger, 1 through 4, and then bringing your middle finger up to the 6th string and letting it mute the 5th string. So you have sus4 stuff going on there during the song. So John's playing the chords down there, George is up here at your A minor shape of the F sharp minor. And if you remove your pinky there, then you have the F sharp minor 7 to the E. And he plays a lot of little fills out of that, out of those 2 boxes there. So kind of a quick one there, just comparing a cool Hendrix lick to a cool George Harrison lick. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.